Today, we're going to talk about this channel and what it can do for you. Let's get to it. Hello YouTube, thanks for watching. In this video, I just wanted to give you an idea of what you can expect from this channel. But before we get into all that, let's talk a little bit about my background. I've got about 20 years in the IT business. I started out as a field technician, pulling wire, and I worked my way up into upper management. I've done training. I'm currently serving as a project manager. I've been DIYing for about 30 years now in my garage, but never any formal training in fabrication or woodworking. Everything I've learned, I've kind of learned on my own through just figuring it out. This shop also poses some interesting challenges just because of the multiple fields I work in. In this shop, I work in fabrication, woodworking, mechanics, blacksmithing. So where in a normal fab shop, you're gonna have mostly just dedicated fabrication tools. We have interesting challenges here in regards to having multiple types of tools, and we gotta fit all those into one shop space and still remain efficient. So just like most of you that have full-time jobs, we can't necessarily niche down the type of work we do. We have projects that we want to do, and we have projects that we need to do. And for those of you that have significant others, if you want to work on your personal projects, things you want to do, well, you better get that honey-do list done first. On this channel, we're going to focus on several different types of projects. So if any of these interest you, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button so you're getting notifications when the videos drop. All right, let's get into some of the type of projects we're going to work on. First, shop organization. Working in a small shop requires constant innovation and changes to keep projects running smooth. In this shop, I've done a lot already. We moved into this house 2 years ago, and I started building my shop then. I've spent about 2 years doing it. It's not done yet. I certainly regret not filming everything for you guys. There was some stuff that would benefit you. However, at the end of the day, I want this shop to be F1 racing organized, right? Everything labeled, everything has a place. And, some of you might be asking, well, why would you need to be that organized, especially if it's your shop and you're the only one working out of it? Well, I don't plan to be the only one working out of my shop forever, but I also have other people in my household, right? My wife, my kids, and I'm inevitably gonna need their help, just like you guys need help with your projects. And to have two people working on two different things and you have to stop to go find tools for them is extremely inefficient. So my idea would be that anybody could walk into this shop, they can immediately tell where a tool is, they can go to that spot, grab it without interrupting another person. For tool storage, there's some things I've built into this shop that help from a tool functionality level that really makes things efficient, and there's gonna be some things that I think will help you guys. And we're gonna talk about that in really the next upcoming video. We're gonna go through in detail the things I've done in the shop already, and then we'll kind of talk about the things regarding shop organization that we will do going forward. So if shop organization is your thing, we're gonna be doing a lot of that on this channel, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you get notifications when that video drops. Tool making. So I've made a lot of tools in my shop already. I plan on making a lot more of my own tools. Like most of you, again, I don't have tens of thousands of dollars to drop on some of these expensive pieces of equipment. So when I can't afford it, I'm gonna build it. Some of those tools that we're gonna be making coming up are gonna be a 48-inch press brake. I've already got it CAD'd out in Fusion, so we'll go through that design. We'll give you guys access, especially as subscribers, to those designs, and we'll build that one together coming up. We're also gonna be building a CNC plasma table. I think that would be a huge asset to a fabrication business, so might as well take the time to build it now rather than having to fork out tens of thousands of dollars later. Blacksmithing and knife making. So I really got back into blacksmithing through custom motorcycles. I've built 2 custom bikes at this point, and it's really beneficial when building custom bikes to be able to customize a lot of your parts. There's not a lot of on-the-shelf items that you could buy, especially that line up with what you have in your head. I don't have, a lathe or a mill. I plan to, I certainly want to, but blacksmithing, casting really gave me the ability to do those things without having the expense of buying a mill or a lathe. So that's how I got into it. However, who doesn't blacksmith without making some knives and swords? I mean, knives and swords are fun, right? Welding and fabrication. So I've been MIG welding for around 10 years now. I'm by no means an amazing MIG welder. I got enough to do the things I need to do, but I can definitely get better, like I think a lot of people can. So one of the things I've never done would be TIG welding, and coming up in a video that's going to be very soon, we'll be purchasing a TIG welder together. We'll unbox it, we'll set it up, and we'll learn how to TIG weld together. I won't be hiding any of my mistakes. I'll show you guys every step of the way, the issues I go through, so hopefully you can, learn from my mistakes. And we'll learn to TIG weld, and from there we'll continue to do some welding videos and probably a couple welding playlists, because really with welding it's all about consistency. You got to be able to do the same thing every single time. Boat building. Yes, you heard me right, I said boat building. I'm an avid fisherman, hunter, so I have a personal boat that I've completely gutted, and on this channel we are going to build this thing from the ground up, and it's going to be amazing. So it's a 676 16-foot aluminum boat, nothing to get crazy over, but we're going to put everything we can in it that a $50,000-$60,000 bass boat will have, and that's starting with the trailer. We'll start with the trailer and put every feature I've ever wanted in a boat into that, and then we'll work our way up through paint to the interior, wiring, the whole build. So if boat building's your thing, and you're interested in doing this stuff on your own, again, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be creating a playlist for the boat build specifically, and we'll be starting that probably within the next month. Custom motorcycles. So as I said before, this will be I built two bikes in my lifetime, and currently have one pretty customized Harley. It's got some damage. When I moved from Arizona to Iowa, which by the way is where I reside, there was some damage done in the shipping. So there's some repairs we need to make to the Harley. And then I've built a custom cafe bike that I've been working on for a while. It's kind of gotten side table with some of my other projects, but it's a really, really cool bike. Very custom. It has an 06 R6 front end on it. It's I think a 76 Honda, which looked nothing like it does now. So that is, mocked up to the way I kind of want it to look. It still needs to be completely broke back down, finish welded, painted, rewired, the works. So a lot of work to do on that. That'll definitely get its own playlist on this channel, and will be a dedicated build, although we probably won't get to that until after the boat. Woodworking, we're definitely gonna do some woodworking on this channel, but we're not gonna do anything stupid like cutting boards or jewelry boxes, right? I wanna do things that would benefit you guys, things like cabinet building, i.e. for your shops, so you can build your own workspaces. We'll be doing a shed this summer. I'm in need of a shed. I have to clean some of the stuff out that's in my shop right now to make room for the plasma table. So the shed will definitely be going up. It's much cheaper to build your own shed, beyond the fact that you can customize it. Just takes a little bit of effort, rather than buying the out-of-the-box sheds from Home Depot. So that could be a very beneficial video for you guys. So again, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you want to see those videos drop. Besides those things, I have a lot of wacky ideas for other builds. So if you have ideas for builds, drop a note in the comment. We'll certainly consider them. I've got engines laying around here. I've got some pretty wild ideas about the things I want to do with them. So they don't need to be completely functional. They could just be fun as well. So again, drop some comments if you guys have some ideas. So just to give you some idea of the next couple videos you're going to see drop on this channel. The next video is going to be a shop tour. We're going to really dive in deep onto the shop and the features and things that I built into it that could really help you guys. After the shop tour video, the next project we're going to dive right into is the boat trailer. So within the next couple weeks, we'll start dropping videos on that. We're going to make a lot of modifications to the trailer. The trailer is not in bad shape right now from a rust standpoint. It's really just, this is my 4th boat, and so I have a lot of wish list items that I want, such as side steps, folding tongues, lit bunks, recessed lighting, bow ladder, and we're going to knock that out first. Probably pulling the boat next week. We'll lift the boat off of the trailer, we'll install bunks, set the trailer back on it, and then we'll start on our fabrication of the side steps and wheel wells. So on the boat stuff, if you enjoy the boat work, definitely hit that like and subscribe. That's going to be the first project we're dropping on this channel. The boat project's going to go on for quite a while. I'd say, about a year worth of building. So while that's going on, we're also going to do some tool builds. two specifically, one being a metal brake. We're gonna need the metal brake as part of the boat build, mainly for building hatches. At the same time, we're gonna start on this metal brake, and this thing is gonna be a beast. I mean, at 48 inches, it can bend full sheets. The subscribers on this channel will get access to those designs for free, at least for now. So again, make sure you're subscribing. Anybody that's a subscriber will have access to free designs, and they're all done in Fusion. After the metal brake, the next tool will be a CNC table. I don't know that will be done by the time the boat gets done. It would be really nice to have for a lot of the parts and pieces we're gonna make on the boat, although we can do them in other ways. But the CNC table build will be a monster. All right, everybody, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe so you get that notification when the next video drops. That next video, again, will be the shop tour that should drop within the next week. And again, you got ideas for future builds, make sure you drop comments in the comment section. Thanks.